Hey guys, welcome back, and it's 2 days till Christmas. If you forgot to make a Christmas tree or get a Christmas tree, I got you. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a very simple Christmas tree. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to show you how to make a minimalistic Christmas tree. Now, to make a version about this size, you're going to need 3 balloons. You can probably get away with 2 if you want to. The other cool thing about this design is you can keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. In reality, if you wanted to get a 5-foot Christmas tree, you could do that. But I'm going to show you how to make a really simple 3-part Christmas tree. It's actually super simple. So I got 3 shades of green. My green, my spring green, and my winter green. But you can use whatever colors you want in whatever order you want. So I'm going to start off with my spring green. I'm going to put that one on top. So you're going to blow it up about halfway. We're not going to use the whole thing. Tie it off and give it a squeeze and a stretch. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is making a 3D triangle. Now, we want to make sure all the sides are the same size. Now this one is going to be fairly small because this is going to be at the top of the Christmas tree. So we're going to go about 2-3 inches. It doesn't really matter the exact size that you make it, just that you stay consistent. So I'm going to go about 3 inches. Then I'm going to make sure the other ones are all the same size. Measure it out. Once you got 3, twist the nozzle into here. When I say twist the nozzle, I mean make sure you grab the knot and put the knot on the other side of the twist. And lock it in there. Now you need to do this again. So make another 3-inch bubble. And another 3-inch bubble. At this point, you're going to have to connect it into one of these sides. What I like to do is shove the big part through the center. Push it through. Pull it off to the side. Now you need to make another bubble to connect these 2 pieces right here, but it's not over there. So what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze out a portion of uninflated balloon. And you're actually going to wrap this around one of these balloons. Then you're going to take that uninflated section and just wrap it around the balloon. Just like that. And from the outside you can't even tell. Then twist off one more section, the same size. And you're going to twist it into that last section there. Okay. You've got your 3D triangle. Go ahead and break this off. Throw it away. Tie this off and just kind of tuck it. Wrap it around once and tuck it in the center. So you got your first triangle. This is going to go on top. Set that aside. Now I'm going to grab my winter green. You can, again, use whatever color you want. Now I want the winter green to be a little bit bigger than the first one. So I'm going to blow this up about 2/3 of the way. Again, we're not going to use the whole thing. Tie it off and give it a squeeze and a stretch. So if I use 3 inches for this, I want to use at least 4 for this. Maybe more. Just whatever feels comfortable for you. So I'm going to do about 4, maybe 5 inches. Again, make sure that you twist everything the same size. So I'm going to get 3 bubbles, the same size, and twist that first one into there. Now I've got a nice triangle already. Now I'm going to get another one, the same size, and if anytime I want to get the same size, I just measure against one of the other bubbles to ensure that I'm getting it all the same. And take that and twist it into corner. We're doing exactly the same thing. Squeeze off an uninflated section, a nice uninflated section, and wrap it around one of these guys. Again, loop it all the way over, that way it's completely locked into place, and get one more section and twist it in the bottom. There we go, we got another triangle. Get rid of this. Throw it away. Tie this off, and wrap it in. Just kind of tuck it in. So, there we go. Got the first section, second section. It's okay if it doesn't look like it matches up quite. Got a couple triangles. Last balloon. Blow this up about almost all the way, just leave about 1 inch or 2 left at the end. We're going to use most of it. Tie it off, squeeze and stretch. So if I've used 5 inches for the last one, I'm going to go about 6 or 7 for this next one. Again, you can do it whatever increments feels best for you. Just make sure you're keeping everything the same size. So I got a nice triangle right there. And again, make sure you get the right size for all these other balloons. Alright, and put this through. Alright, and get an uninflated section. Nice long bit of uninflated section because you don't want it to be too tight. If it's really tight, it's going to bend this in. You want it to sit very nicely. And wrap that sucker over and get it about the same size and tuck it to the bottom. Now preferably you can use this piece, but in this case I actually got it just a little bit too tight, so I'm going to get rid of this and I'm going to use one more balloon. So break this off and tie it down. For this last balloon, if you did run out of room, you can grab another green balloon or grab a gold one for a nice gold star on the top. Blow it up about halfway. And I'm actually going to start on the top of the Christmas tree, which means I'm going to make a star. So I'm going to make a bunch of pinch twists. So just a 1-inch bubble and pinch it, twist it, and it's going to turn into a star. I'll show you in a second. So just 5, make sure they're all the same size. Don't worry about organizing it too much right now. Get all 5 of them first. Alright, so I got 5. Make sure you twist it back into the first one. Just kind of organize them all kind of like that. Really simple star, but I like it. So you got a nice Christmas star right there. Grab your top balloon. Now, these should be perfect triangles as best you can, but if you happen to see one end that's sticking up just a little more than the others, that's your top one. So go ahead and twist off just about a 1/2-inch bubble right there. And you're going to twist it into the center, into that top bit. So I'm going to push this through the balloon and out the bottom. Triangle comes undone and you just twist it back together as you're twisting this in. It'll all be good, just wrap it up the time. Alright. You got your little star on top. You can always adjust the star later. It doesn't quite look how you want it to look. So there's the star on top. Got this down here. And we're looking good. Grab your next one. Now you want it to sit kind of inside it just a little bit. So pull this down and twist off your bubble. Then I'm going to push it through the side of this triangle. So I'm going to actually push it back up, wrap it around to a different side, put it back in, and down the bottom. Now that you got it on there, you can kind of readjust it a little bit. There you go, looking good. Same thing, kind of pull it up just a little bit, twist it off, grab your last one, I'm going to push in the side, just sit right up in there, and wrap it around, and push down a different side. Now if you want to, you can cut it off so you don't see it at all, or you can turn this into a little tree trunk down here, kind of whatever goes for you. So I'm going to take it to the bottom personally, make a little tree trunk. Kind of looks cool, and I'm going to get rid of the rest. Throw that away, tie this off, wrap it up. I just did a simple double pinch twist on the bottom, and it should sit right like that. So now you just want to adjust everything. So this is a very simplistic tree. You can either have it facing this side, or you can have it face the front. Just make sure your star lines up with it. I personally like it better on the side, but whichever one works better for you. So for all you slackers who forgot to get a Christmas tree, or just want to add a little extra flair, here you go. Your own Christmas tree, ready to go. Only takes you a couple minutes, and only takes 3 balloons, 4 if you want to get fancy. Now, if you want to continue this further down, like I said, you can continue this even further down, but you might want to start getting in some 350s, and if you want to go big enough, then maybe some 646s. But regardless, that's what I got for you today. Enjoy your Christmas, have fun with the family, and I'll see you guys next week.